Imagine going on a big night out with your friends, everyone's in a good mood and excited, but imagine how that scene turns to fear and anguish hours later, as that night out turns into the biggest fire tragedy in the history of the state. That's what happened here in Dublin 43 years ago. In the early hours of Valentine's Day 1981, a fire ripped through the Stardust ballroom in the suburb of Artane in North Dublin. The 800 people in attendance scrambled for the exits. More than 200 people were injured and 48 young people lost their lives. Half of the dead were aged 18 or under, and most of the victims came from working class estates in Artane, Coolock and Kilmore.
So I knew many of them. They're from all around here.
The influx of the dead and injured overwhelmed Dublin's hospitals.
I was pushed back and therefore my hands were sort of, my whole body hardly fell into a fire.
While parents combed the capital's morgues to find out if their child had survived or died.
So at this stage you don't know where he is?
We don't know where he is, no. I just don't know. I presume he's dead, to be honest with you.
The families impacted instantly started looking for answers as to what caused the deadly blaze.
The whole thing all happened so quick, the flames all started coming towards us. The heat was terrible, it was like being in an oven.
But the road ahead would be a long one, with a 4-decade campaign that often left them feeling dismissed and ignored, but their resolve to get the truth endured.
We are not stopping.
The latest inquest began last April with pen portraits of each of the deceased, their jobs, hobbies and plans for the future all detailed to the jury. The proceedings also heard from those who ran the Stardust, most notably manager Eamon Butterley, who had remained largely silent over the past 4 decades. He faced questions over 8 days. There was testimony too from survivors who spoke of the chaos in the club as flames spread, lights went out, and how they managed to escape as thick smoke engulfed the Stardust. The emergency services who attended the scene spoke of tackling the blaze, attempts to rescue people, and the grim recovery operation. Experts too spoke about the likely cause of the fire and the reasons it spread so rapidly. Throughout the proceedings, the families attended court. Their long search for answers might now be finally close to the end.